In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB bet slate for Thursday, August 27th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our MLB slate on August 27th. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10.3 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you are subscribed, continue to like and comment. That's going to help the YouTube algorithm so you can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now for our previous video that we had on Monday, another strong video. We went 3-1 in that video, so we're going to continue to bring you this quality these quality picks here and keep this winning on a roll here. So if you guys want to have access to the Patreon, to the premium plays, to the futures, we cashed on another top play yesterday with the Yankees. You click on that link at the bottom, you get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. First game up here in Nationals Park, we got the Nationals at a 62-73, going against Colorado Rockies at 52-81. This matchup here, two ugly pitchers. Gabriel Hughes, 6.54 ERA, 0-5 record, 35 Ks, 15 walks, and a 1.36 whip. Going up against Jake Irvin, 5.82 ERA, 2-8 record, 76 Ks, 33 walks, and a 1.36 whip. Odds in this one are for the Nationals as slight home favorites, -125. Comeback of the Rockies at a +107. All right, total is at 9.5. Now, looking at these two pitchers here, looking at the splits, Gabriel Hughes is his first year up. He has pitched much better, shockingly, in Colorado, and has pitched horribly on the road outside of Colorado. 9.47 ERA. If we're looking at his splits, he's getting up a 1.17 home run per 9, not giving much in the power department on either side. But he's giving up hits, a lot of hits. All right, so 300 batting average to lefties, 281 to righties. The whip is high at 1.59 and 1.57. That's mainly because of the hits and less because of the walks. The walk rate isn't egregious. He's giving up hits, man. xFIP is above 5 on both lefties and righties. All right, Jake Irvin on the other end here. Looking at his splits, he's been pretty bad this season as well. A 7.86 ERA at home. His overall numbers, he's giving up a 1.69 home run per 9 versus lefties. Only 20% K rate to righties and lefties together, but his average overall to both lefties and righties are above a 300 average on both sides. 1.74 whip versus righties, 1.69 whip against lefties. xFIP is at 6. xFIP is at 4 against both of these sides here, lefties and righties. Now, this particular game here, we've got a lot of high totals. Obviously, it's Colorado. This is outside of Colorado, and they've went over the total in 2 out of the last 3 games. Now, you would have to have a lot of trust in the pitching here for you not to take the over. Picking a side is really tough between these two teams. Plus, the starters are questionable, the bullpens are questionable. I might just have a better, we got a better indicator on what the total should be. The total is at a 9.5. I would lean the over with these two guys on the mound at this current point in time. So that'll have to be my play in this one here. I would lean over 9.5. If I had to make a secondary decision, I would take the +1.5 runs with the Rockies. I think they have an avenue with this close line, and I would just give me the run just in case it comes down the wire in the 4th and final matchup between these two teams. But I do like runs, so over 9.5 in this one. Next up here in Yankee Stadium, we have the New York Yankees 75-57 going up against that Houston Astros 66-67. Pitcher matchup in this one: Hayden Wesneski, 4.23 ERA, 3-1 record, 22 Ks, 10 walks, and a 1.23 whip. Going up against Garrett Cole, 3.11 ERA, 7-6 record, 100 Ks, 20 walks, and a 1.07 whip. Odds in this one have the Yankees as favorites -159, comeback of the Astros at a +139, and the total is at 8. All right, so with these two pitchers on the mound, this series is tied 1-1. Overall, the Yankees are in the lead of the series 3-2, and this is the sixth and final matchup. Wisniewski has been very questionable with a 4 ERA on the road, and then his numbers on both sides I have a big problem with. So against lefties, he's giving up a ton of power, 2.57 home run per 9. He's not striking them out, only 11% K rate. The walk rate is fine. He's giving up a low average, low whip. It's the power. So lefty power destroys him. Now on the other side, you gotta at least be getting outs or striking out guys on right-handed side, and that's a question. He is getting more Ks, 20% K rate there, but it's a 318 batting average. So he's giving up a over 300 average to righties. He's giving up power to lefties. There's both avenues with this Yankees lineup to get runs, and that's an issue. Garrett Cole, on the other hand, after coming back, obviously starting the season a little late, coming back has really settled in. 3.19 ERA at home. Looking at his advanced numbers, he is giving up power, 1.42 to righties, 1.82 to lefties. Strikeout rate is phenomenal, 26 to righties, 28 to lefties. Walk rate is super low, average is low, whip is low, xFIP is solidified. He has really settled in of some of the struggles he had when he first came up. Settled into what the Garrett Cole that we know, and I like him in this spot here. I'm going with the Yankees on the money line as the top play in this one here. Next up here in Rogers Center, we have the Toronto Blue Jays 65-69 going up against the Kansas City Royals 59-75. Probable pitchers: Noah Cameron, 4.02 ERA, 8-8 record, 128 Ks, 46 walks, and a 1.21 WHIP. Going up against Spencer Arrighetti, 4.73 ERA, 7-6 record, 91 Ks, 52 walks, and a 1.35 ERA. Looking at the odds of this one here, shockingly, we got Royals as road favorites, even though the line is pretty much even, -112 to -103. Total is at 8.5. So far right now, this series is tied 1-1 between these two teams. Royals had that long winning streak. It just got stopped yesterday. And we'll see if they're going to be cooling off from that hot streak that they had. That was really, really impressive. Noah Cameron here, their starting pitcher, who had a fantastic year last year. This year has been more question marks with his ERA. He's pitched better on the road. That is a positive, 3.33 ERA on the road. Looking at his advanced numbers, we have low home run per 9, good strikeout rate, 24% against righties, 24% against lefties. Average is low, whip is low, xFIP is solidified. So this should be a solid spot for him. Cameron has struggled at home compared to the road this year. Now we got Spencer Arrighetti on the other side with the Toronto Blue Jays, newly acquired from Houston. Now, this guy has a ton of talent. He's a very young arm, and it's a good move for Toronto because he has upside. He just has these moments where he just gets blown up. All right, he can have a nice month, and then the next start he'll give up 6-7 runs. Now that's why you're looking at his numbers. It's like, okay, on average, gives up a low average, decent whip. But the question mark is the xFIP because of the blow-up spots. All right. The walk rate is really high right now this year against lefties at 17%. That's a huge cause of concern. We'll see how he does in this one, and that can come with his wildness. All right. If he's giving it up, then obviously it's because he's putting men on base. All right. So far this year, home and road, we got to take that with a grain of salt because he's in a different environment now. And he's in Toronto now. All right. Overall, he has good average to both lefties and righties. He does give up power to lefties. He has good strikeout numbers. All right. This particular spot here, newly acquired, second start with the new team. I do see this game coming down the wire, and I do think that the Blue Jays took the momentum of the Royals getting that win and stopping their momentum. I like this game here with the Blue Jays as underdogs. I see that as value. All right, I don't see as the Royals a better team, the team that is 16 games under 500. They should not be favored in this spot. All right, so value is on the side of the Blue Jays. Give me the +1.5, and give me the secondary play Blue Jays on the money line. Last but not least, here in Citi Field, we got the New York Mets going up against the Milwaukee Brewers here. Pitching matchup in this one, we got the ace, Jacob Mizorowski, 1.68 ERA, 13-5 record, 216 Ks, 33 walks, and a .76 WHIP. Going up against Sean Manaea, 4.31 ERA, 4-5 record, 117 Ks, 39 walks, and a 1.31 WHIP. All right, now with this game here, obviously Brewers huge favorites, -218. Come back out of Mets at a +186. Now, technically, you would think that this line would be even bigger because you have a team that is 13 games below 500 going up against a team that's 30 games above 500. Plus, you have the #1 pitcher in the league going. Usually, back in the day, that's -300, easy. This is a minus, like it's like a Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies, -300 easy. They're giving the Mets some respect here. All right, this line, I thought it would be much worse. -218 with the comeback of the Mets at a +186. Hold on. Total is respectable at 7.5. I like the total in this one. I like the under. All right. Obviously, we have Mizorowski on the other end. You might think that Manaea is a gas can or hittable. He is not. He has been really good in this stretch. Okay. And I've done this the last 3 times Manaea has pitched. So what happened in that last start? He was phenomenal. All right. Against the Chicago White Sox, literally in 1 inning, out of nowhere. He gave up 3 home runs in a row. He should have got pulled after the second one, but his performance definitely kept him in that game, despite that one blip at the end where that 1 inning he gave up 3 home runs. Fortunate. He was really consistent, but that's what happened in that White Sox game. He pitched good enough against Washington. He pitched phenomenal against Pittsburgh with 11 Ks. He pitched great against Cleveland and Atlanta. All right, Manaea has not been the problem in the last 5, 6, 7 starts actually. All right, he gives them an opportunity. He's pitched much better than what he did at the beginning of the season, and I believe that this gives them an avenue to keep this game close. All right, we got a low total. We got 2 pitchers that have been pitching really, really good as of late, and I like the +1.5 on the Mets. All right, I'll take that spot. The line is a little bit off, which, like I said, this is a -300 type of situation, but they're giving them -218. Give me the Mets +1.5 in this game against Jacob Mizorowski, keeping this game close, coming down to the wire. I like the Mets with the runs. All right, now that's gonna be a breakdown for the slate that we got going on Thursday. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that one down in the comment section. Also, if you want to get locked and loaded with the Patreon, you click on that link. You're gonna get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.